All right, guys. So now, for variety's sake, even though we'll probably go back to the other stuff, we're gonna go to my original DSP Tries-Its, the only one, the first ones that I ever did. Okay, so we're talking, fast food and stuff from back in the day. It's not all food, by the way, but a lot of this is food, by the to start at least. And then I remember later on in the series, I ended up doing other kinds of items, as you'll see if we do get into those today. But they're pretty short. The old DSP Tries-Its are pretty short, maybe 10 minutes at the longest. So shout out to Sir Balthazar who subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Sir Balthazar, for the sub. All right, let's start from the beginning with the BK Breakfast Ciabatta Club from
What's up,
October
everyone? It's
2010.
DSP, and today I'm trying something totally different. It's called food reviews, and what I will be doing is...
See, it wasn't DSP Tries, it was food reviews.
To eat different kinds of food, whether it's fast food, whether it's food that I buy and I prepare myself, or maybe I go out to a restaurant or something like that. I'm going to go ahead and review it and basically give you a first-hand look at... in my opinion on what the food is like, and I'm going to review it 3 different ways. First, you will have actual flavor, then you'll have presentation, and then you'll have nutritional value.
Look at this, I was reading it by different categories.
Flavor and presentation are subjective. Nutritional value, if I had the information for the food, obviously it's a lot easier, but the truth is that a lot of this information isn't available. I actually tried to look up some of the information today and I couldn't find it, so it's going to be based off of my opinion, basically, of what the nutritional value of the food is. So anyway, to start, episode 1 here, per se, it is breakfast time. It's actually pretty early in the morning. It's about 9 o'clock, and I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten for quite a long time, actually almost 24 hours, which is a funny story. But anyway, I went to my local Burger King, which is right down the street from me, and I picked up, I don't know if anyone's seen, but I've been bombarded with their ads for this new breakfast menu that they have. And they have all kinds of new things, apparently, new sandwiches, a new ultimate breakfast. Today I picked up their new ciabatta sandwich.
Ciabatta.
Let's see what the name of it is.
That didn't last. They didn't keep that for very long.
The breakfast ham and cheese ciabatta? I'm not even sure. But it's funny because I said, "Gee, I'd like the ciabatta sandwich," and what did they do? They gave me a bag, and in the bag they also gave me hash browns, which I didn't even ask for. So I don't know if they just put them in there by accident, or if you order the ciabatta sandwich, you get hash browns.
Nah, they probably fucked up. They probably thought, the people that probably don't know what the fuck they're doing, because it's a new breakfast, so they probably were supposed to do a combo, but I didn't order the combo, so they just left the hash browns in the bag because they cooked them by accident. I guarantee that's what happened.
There's actually one that was so greasy it was stuck to the bag.
Oh.
It was actually stuck in the bottom of the bag and it wouldn't move.
Great.
So here you go. Here's your hash browns, which I didn't order, but it came with the ciabatta. I didn't order the combo. Look at this. This hash brown also won't move. It's actually fused to the side of the paper. That's great.
Oh my god, it won't come off. It's so greasy.
God, I can't even move it.
That's disgusting, man.
It's ripping. I can't get it
Oh,
off
come
the
on.
paper.
That's really nasty.
Wow.
You know how greasy that shit has to
so
be?
that's gonna go in there.
Oh, man.
So you got hash browns. Now this is
That's,
obviously what
in
I
my
wanted,
opinion,
was the ciabatta sandwich.
the absolute worst thing you could get at any fast food place for breakfast is the hash browns. Like, McDonald's has a big one that's like this big, and it's so disgustingly greasy. When you bite into it, it tastes like a fucking grease sponge. You can't taste potato. All you taste is fucking cooking grease. That's gross, too. Stuck to the paper. Ugh.
Let's take a look at this.
Now, I don't even remember the sandwich.
Everyone says, what is ciabatta? Ciabatta is a special kind of bread. As you can see here, it's a flat bread. And frequently ciabatta bread is used for things like panini sandwiches and things like that. So just taking an initial look. I haven't touched the sandwich yet. Here you go. We're going to flip the ciabatta. What do we have? We have some kind of a mysterious yellow sauce.
A yellow sauce? What is that?
With I take that back. 4 strips of microwaved bacon. A couple pieces of ham, it looks like.
Is that tomato?
A yellow egg. Let's flip
there's
this
tomato on there.
Let's see what it looks like on the bottom.
That's rare to get like a vegetable on a breakfast sandwich.
Okay, on the bottom, it's actually sticky on the bottom. I don't know what that's about. It looks like there's melted cheese with the egg on the bottom. So
an egg that's formed like a rectangle. Oh, by the
ham,
way,
bacon, and some kind of...
FYI, if you go to like McDonald's or Burger King, McDonald's does do fresh eggs, but only if you get the standard egg McMuffin. What they do is they have this ring and they crack the egg into it and cook it, so that's why it's shaped like a ring. But stuff like this, the rectangle, that's not even cooked fresh. That's pre-cooked somewhere else, frozen, transported to your fast food restaurant. All they do is thaw it out and throw it in the microwave. So that's like probably like months old egg that was sitting in a freezer somewhere, and now you get the rectangle egg. Gross, man.
A mysterious sauce that I can't identify, and
Ugh.
hash browns. So first, let's grab a hash brown. I'm hungry, so.
No, don't eat the hash brown. Oh.
The hash browns have an odd kind of a seasoning to them. They actually taste different than other hash browns that I've had. Let me have one more.
No, stop. Oh.
It's definitely just not a plain fried potato. There's something else in there, but
Oh.
I can't really put my finger on it. So now we're gonna try the sandwich.
The sandwich, okay, not the hash browns,
This
man.
could go either way. Definitely depending on how this thing looks. So bear with me.
The hash browns are
Bite
so
of this
gross.
new ciabatta sandwich from Burger King.
This probably lasted like
honest
2
opinion
months
here.
at most, and then they got rid of it. Because the ciabatta bread's way more expensive than the regular buns, and it has, I think it had tomato on it. There's no way they're gonna keep that on there.
Wow. Holy salt.
Ugh. Yeah, I wonder why there's
It's an
ham
odd
and
combination
bacon
of
on it.
flavors, because the egg and all the meat are extremely salty, but the
Ugh.
ciabatta bread is actually sweet.
Ugh.
It's almost like a sweet and sour kind of a flavor. And now it actually looks like there's either a tomato. Yeah, there's a slice of tomato on the sandwich as well that I didn't see between the egg and the ham right there. You see it right there in between? Let me take another bite.
Extreme close-up of the sandwich here.
This is a completely unique flavor. Sweet,
Ugh.
sour, and then the acidity from the tomato as well. It's an interesting combination. And, to be completely honest, this isn't half bad. This thing looks disgusting, but it actually...
It's not half
tastes
bad.
pretty good. I'm take one more bite.
It's like if you take a bunch of high-calorie, high-sodium, high-fat ingredients and cram them together on a bun, they might taste good. Wow. Yeah, I like it tastes sour.
That's
You know,
hilarious. I've taken 3 bites.
more than likely,
And half...
the sauce is probably like some kind of a honeyed mustard or something, and it has like a tang to it, and you combine that with the flavor of the tomato, and it makes it taste like sour. Obviously, if it tastes sour, that's not good. It could mean that the sauce is bad. Oh my god. Alice Telemont said, can we watch Suicide Kings today? No, we cannot, 'cause Suicide Kings always had copyrighted music in it, so I can't watch that anymore. Moonwalk went to me $1. Says Burger King in Germany doesn't have a broad menu, but the food is not as greasy as in the USA. You can't put your finger on it because you got so much grease on them. I'm not sure what you mean by that. But anyway, we're up to $60 in tips. Thank you, guys. Let's update that counter. We've just begun. We've only just begun. This is just the tip of the iceberg, guys, watching these videos. All right. Let's continue.
The meat has slid off the sandwich already.
Oh,
In fact,
man.
look, the eggs coming off, everything's sliding apart. But so overall, the sandwich isn't half bad. It's a unique flavor. It's very heavy, by the way. This sandwich, just picking it up, it's got to weigh at least like it's definitely a quarter pounder. You know what I mean? It's like a heavy breakfast sandwich. Pricing, just so everyone knows, this I live in Connecticut.
Oh,
So
let's
obviously
see.
the pricing here is more expensive than a lot of other places, but this was $3.39 for this combo of the sandwich and the hash brown. So
No! Why don't you eat another one?
not bad. So actually, presentation-wise, the hash browns looked absolutely disgusting. They were sticking to the wrap.
They are
The
disgusting.
sandwich itself didn't look too
Grease.
bad, but also it wasn't any kind of a masterpiece. I'm going to rate these out of 5, so I'm going to give it like a 3 out of 5 for presentation. Definitely could have looked a lot more appetizing, but it didn't look disgusting either. Flavor-wise, It's interesting, actually. It's an interesting combination of sweet, sour, and acidity from the tomato. The tomato is an interesting touch. I didn't think there was going to be any tomato on here. The tomato actually, I think, makes the sandwich because it combines the two flavors. It's like the bridge between the sweet and the sour. If there was no tomato, the sweet and the sour might be an odd combination, but I actually like this because of the acidity of the tomato. So I'm going to say, flavor-wise, this is actually a 4. For a breakfast sandwich, it's pretty damn good. You know, I've had other things like Egg McMuffins and all the other breakfast sandwiches from fast food. This is an interesting new addition to the fast food menu.
So, in reality, my favorite thing that I used to get to eat for breakfast when I was making videos was there were in the GameStop. I used to go to GameStop to pick up the games in the morning, which would open at 10 o'clock. So I would go in that same parking lot. There was a McDonald's, and I would get the McDonald's bagel sandwiches. So they did different things. They had bacon, egg, and cheese, and much like this sandwich, it had some mysterious yellow sauce on it. They also did steak, egg, and cheese, and they did 3 variations of that. I think one was like a sausage, egg, and cheese, and those were good. Like that was like a toasted bagel that tasted very toasty with maybe 1 or 2 pieces of bacon, a little thing of egg, 1 slice of cheese, and some sauce. It wasn't good for you, but at the same time, it wasn't like, oh my god, this is insanely bad for you. The thing that was bad was the steak, egg, and cheese, because that one had a mini patty of steak that was like this big, with fried onions, cheese, and the egg, and that thing was always dripping with grease when I got it. But that's what I used to get in the mornings. Whenever I had to pick up a new release, I would get one of those sandwiches and then grab the game and then eat it, come home, and play the game and for YouTube, and then upload right away. When I started doing DSP Tries It, I would go out and venture out and grab other things that normally I wouldn't get to try them out for this series. So, okay.
For breakfast, but nutritional value, gee, let's see.
Yeah, very
Burger
nutritious.
King, I think McDonald's actually does list the nutritional value of their food on their wrappers. Burger King does not. I don't blame them because let's face it, fake fried egg, cheese, ham, bacon, and a tomato slice with ciabatta bread and freaking fried hash browns. This is like extremely unhealthy for you. However, it's probably very high in protein, and to eat this as a breakfast probably will give you, excuse me.
Oh, yes.
That's from the 3 bites I had. I'm burping already. It probably gives you a lot of energy. So nutritional value on a scale of 5, I'm going to give it a 2. Yeah, because fast food, I'm going to tell you right now, when I do these for fast food, they're always going to have a low rating because fast food usually is pretty bad. It's not 0 because it's not a sugar-filled fucking thing. It's not a dessert. It's not a 1 because it's not a horrendous thing. It's definitely going to give you energy, but it's very bad for you. You can tell. It's going to have fat. It's going to have all kinds of salt. Like I said, the first thing I tasted when I bit it was a massive amount of salt. So not going to be very good for you. But if you're in a hurry, if you need something that's going to taste good and also boost you, probably energy-wise, this is probably a good choice. So.
Oh yeah, that super heavy, greasy, meat-filled sandwich is going to give you energy. You know what this actually would do? It would make you feel like just weigh down your stomach and make you feel tired and want to go to sleep.
Overall, not bad. You figure, all right, so 3 plus a 2 plus a 4 is a 9. Divide by 3. Overall, the new Burger King breakfast ciabatta sandwich gets a 3. So
a 3.
Not bad. Interesting. Yes, it gets a middle of the road rating, but I am pretty picky, and that's a glass of my own orange juice, by the way. No, Burger King does not give you that much orange juice with anything you order. I didn't order the combo because I had it at home, but all right, that concludes the first episode. I hope this helps people to decide what they want to do. You know, if you're hungry and you want to run out and grab something, there will be more in the future. Burger King breakfast ciabatta sandwich gets a 3 out of 5.
See, and this was when I called it Food Reviews. I hadn't even called it DSP Tries It yet. I went back and changed the name of it afterward. So my first ever DSP Tries It, 179,000 views on YouTube for that. Holy shit. That's a lot of views, man. All right, Timbo Slice Cheery said, half of McDonald's breakfast menu is microwaved during, including the McGriddles pancakes and folded eggs. And also McDonald's pancakes breakfast burritos are rolled up the night before and nuked the next day when you order them. I believe it. All right. Mountain Dew Throwback, Episode 2.
What's up, everyone? It's DSP, and you might be looking at this right now and saying, what am I looking at? And I don't blame you.
Oh, look at this.
The other day, I was at the local Target store, and
Looks like the guy's drinking moonshine,
Target is like a
right?
variety store / supermarket. They do have food items, as well as like clothing, electronics, pretty much everything. It's almost like a mini Walmart. But basically, I was there, and I was walking through. I needed to grab some sodas because I had some friends coming over, and I saw this, and I was like, what the hell is that? I've never seen anything that looks like that before. This is Mountain Dew Throwback.
Throwback.
And I don't know if anyone has been privy to what's going on with Pepsi, but the whole company, they've been doing throwbacks. They have Pepsi Throwback. Now they have Mountain Dew Throwback, apparently. They must be testing these different markets. What they are basically older versions of the soda that exists today. So, for example, this Mountain Dew is made with real sugar. Now, you might say, what do you mean real sugar? Well, you ever notice when you look at the ingredients to a soda these days, and you're like, what the hell is in there? High fructose corn syrup or some bullshit sweetener product? It's not real sugar. It's fabricated sugar made from corn. It's not made from sugar cane. So, back in the day, when sodas used to be around, they were made with real sugar from sugar cane.
Yeah, right. So this is funny.
So
this video was made October 2010, and you notice this limited time only on the can. Now you can get this normally. Like, you could go to the store, and a lot of places have the throwback Pepsi, the throwback Mountain Dew. There's a third one. There's like 3 or 4, I think, throwback, like, not Sprite, because Sprite, they have like 3 or 4. But yeah, this product tested so well that they actually made it a mainstream product you can just buy normally now, which is pretty cool. Your boy Bob did 100-bit cheers. I remember having one of these back then. Henjin Booch subbed for 12 months and says, have you watched the Lightning Returns unboxing video yet? No, we haven't even gotten close to that yet. That's one we've got in the list of stuff to watch today. Don't worry. I know that video is fucking hilarious.
Basically, the old version of Mountain Dew. Now, my observation here, first of all, I guess the old slogan was Yahoo, which I guess that means you have a lot of energy because you drank it. You're saying Yahoo. But take a look at the picture on this thing. It's some kind of an old cowboy or a prospector, and he's holding a bottle. It looks like one of those water jugs, or maybe even something that he would put like his bourbon or whiskey in.
It's a bottle of moonshine.
And the fucking liquid that's inside is so powerful, it launches the goddamn cork out of the bottle, and it makes a fucking hole in his hat. Why he's smiling that a cork almost took his fucking head off 2 seconds ago is beyond me. This is the oddest picture I've seen in quite a long time. Wouldn't want to hold any bottle where the cork launches itself out and could possibly take my fucking eye out. But yeah, Mountain Dew Throwback. So let's try it. Let's take a sip and see if it really is different. Now keep in mind, I've drank regular Mountain Dew. I've also had Code Red, blue, that Voltage, which is the blue one.
Voltage is alright. I think Code Red is really good. I remember the flavors.
Tested in the market here, and I tried that one, but I've had pretty much the majority of the Mountain Dews, the regular ones. I haven't had a chance to get any of those other ones, but they don't really sell them around here. But let's try this and let's see if it tastes any different from normal Mountain Dew. It actually does. Hold on a second. Wow. This tastes really good. Like, yeah, it does taste like basic Mountain Dew, but you can definitely tell there's real sugar in it. Like, it's a genuinely sweet flavor. It's not like that.
This is kind of boring.
Mild sweet flavor.
This is kind of boring. I think food's better than drinks, right? That one got 94,000 views. What do you got? You guys want to do them all, or do you want to pick one? There's the BK Ultimate Breakfast Platter, Duchess Big Deli Turkey Bacon and Cheddar Sandwich, the BK Croissant Mini Cinna Rolls, Jake's Wayback Burgers, the Subway Western and Cheese Breakfast, the McRib, Wendy's Baja Salad, or do you want to move into the other products? Where you want? You want to do one of these? The McRib? Okay, we'll do McRib first. The Double Down's down here. The KFC Double Down is definitely down here. Alright, let's do the McRib. Let's do the McRib. Ben Box says, can we watch trip videos? There will be a few. There's actually my trip to Chicago in 2009 with Rambo. There's also my New York Comic Con trip in 2010, and there's also my Nashville trip. Those we can watch today, so.
Well, what is up,
Wow,
everyone? It's
113,000
DSP,
views.
this video is completely unexpected and impromptu. And this episode of DSP Tries It, as you can see, is going to tackle something that a lot of people have actually asked me to do, but I have never in my life seen this available at a McDonald's in my area before today. I just happened to be driving by and I said, get out of here. The McRib, I've
Your
never
old
seen
friend
it.
is
Everyone
back.
says, oh, they love it or whatever. I've never seen it in Connecticut, so I had to get it. So first of all, let's take a look. This will be the first time I'm ever getting it. Holy crap, that is a lot of barbecue sauce.
Messy.
It smells very tangy. You got lots of onions and a couple pickles on here. This is going to be extremely messy to eat because they really just they poured on the barbecue sauce. So I'm going to put down the camera and try to pick it up here. Holy moly. I think I can get the far side. I don't think there's any barbecue sauce that dripped from that side. I might be able to pick it up. There we go. Okay.
Oh, look at that. You
There
can see
goes
my
all the
old...
excess barbecue sauce.
This is pretty cool. My old Dark Side Phil Stein right there. You see it peeking out from behind the soda cup. And this is when I used to have the bookcase full of collectibles. I had like Street Fighter books and artwork. And my Street Fighter figures were up there. Yeah, this was the very old school setup of the
Let's
condo.
take a bite. Hold on. I'll do it this way. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take a bite of this sucker. Look at this thing.
Nuh. I think this is technically like the worst fast food sandwich. It has like the most fat, calories, and grease in it of any other sandwich or something crazy like that.
The barbecue sauce is extremely tangy. The pork itself is very tender. It's obviously a boneless rib sandwich. It's a real rib meat, but it's been processed. I didn't get a bite with any of the veggies on it yet, though. Let me take one more bite.
What game do I have there? I have a game sitting on my table. I wonder what it is. Can't see it. I think it's Fallout New. I think it's Fallout New Vegas. I think it's Fallout New Vegas sitting there.
Addicted to this because it's a sweet, tangy barbecue sauce, and the meat is extremely tender and it's not salty. I thought it was going to be really salty. It is not. It is a very mild but juicy, pork rib patty that they have on here.
I remember how this tasted too.
The sandwich is $3 and it's very big. So you can probably eat just this sandwich and you'll be full. Obviously it's not healthy for you whatsoever. And the presentation could be,
almost
lacking,
done.
but the flavor is there. The flavor is delicious. I have to say, this is my first experience with the McRib. I'm liking it a lot. I'm just a little surprised at the bread because this looks like the same bread they use at Burger King for their Italian chicken sandwiches.
It
I'm
is.
wondering how they
It's
got
the same
kind
one.
of bread. But besides that,
It's very similar. Probably they probably use the same local bakeries or whatever. But the sandwiches at Burger King, the chicken sandwiches are long. And so they use the same kind of long roll for this.
I'm liking what I'm seeing. So, McRib, it's horrible for you, I'm sure. It doesn't look too appealing, but it tastes great. So you gotta give it. I'm gonna give it a 3.5 just because of the flavor alone. Do not eat this off.
So the thing about the sandwich is, I remember I had it then, and then maybe 2 or 3 times whenever it came back, because they would bring it back usually like once a year. I would get it once a year, just once, just to have it. It tastes good, but it's very bad for you. You can see that's really fatty processed meat. It's not really fresh rib meat. It's processed pork. And it's fatty, and it has grizzle in it, too, which is disgusting. But most people just devour that shit. It's so famous for McDonald's bringing it back, and there's people who, like, have this crazy-ass fucking infatuation with the McRib that they'll go around the country trying to find places that still have it or will still make it because they're in love with it and they want to keep eating the fucking McRib as bad as it is. They actually had a whole Simpsons episode based on it and everything. Pretty fucking weird. So a couple shout outs. Big Jet Productions subscribed for 16 months and says please review the cup noodles DSP tries it. Skinny's subscribed for 11 months and says congrats Phil on 10 years. Thank you. And your boy Bob did 100-bit cherry. He says, when these aren't great, but when I'll get one every time that they come back. And a lot of people do that. They'll buy it just for a one-off. Oh, it's back once a year. I'll eat it, right? I think the one... Okay, there's 2 here that we absolutely have to watch today. I don't know if we're going to do it right now. We have to watch the Wendy's Baja Salad. That's the salad that got me sick. And that's also when Wendy's chili, which people ask about. It's disgusting. And then we also have to do the KFC Double Down. That's the one everyone talks about. But do you want to do those now, or do you want to go back to Cooking with the King for a little bit? We do custom burgers. Oh, God. Can you imagine how I did that? Custom burgers. Oh, I remember the tuna salad panini. That one was a fuck up. The basic omelet is the one where I think the pepper goes nuts. I remember these, man. All right, don't worry. We're going to watch the conventions. We're going to do that eventually. Let's see. Do the panini. You want to see the two salad panini? We might end up watching all of these all day. We might watch all of these. All right, some people are saying they want the Wendy salad. Let's do the Wendy salad now. This is the only salad I ever reviewed, and I never did it again because it made me sick. It is.
And I'm mixing up a little bit with today's episode of DSP Tries It. As you can see, a lot of people have been saying, you're getting unhealthy stuff. You're always buying burgers and such. So I decided to go buy my local Wendy's.
The first and last salad I ever tried.
Their new salads. I actually saw on TV they're having a promotion. You can get a salad and one other item for $4.99. So I said, okay, let's try this out. So I went by my local Wendy's, and they had it all laid out there. So I got the Baja.
What is that? Is that onion? What is that in the middle? I can't even tell what the fuck it is in the middle.
Piece of lettuce. So right off the bat, I can tell you, my number one criticism, the bowl is too small because it's full to the brim. So when I go to eat this salad, it's going to go all outside of the bowl. I can tell you that right now. So what do you get in this Baja? You get both iceberg and romaine lettuce mixed together. It looks like you get two different kinds of cheeses. Some kind of a pico de gallo, which is made of onions.
That looks, I'm sorry.
Tomato.
I'm a fan of pico de gallo. That looks disgusting. Like the onions look slimy, right? Onion, when it's fresh and chopped fresh, is supposed to look vibrant and white. That looks transparent or translucent and slimy. Maybe that's why I got sick. I think that onion is like really old, or the pico was made like a long time ago. That doesn't look fresh at all, and it certainly doesn't look like it was refrigerated. So that looks gross.
Those different spices and herbs there. You get a little bit of guacamole in that salad. It also comes with seasoned tortilla chips, which we'll try, and creamy red jalapeno dressing. And it was funny because I was looking at this, I was like, wow, this might, if I just ate this salad here, that might actually be pretty healthy. And I said, well, if I add these tortilla strips, and I'm wondering how salty they are, it's probably going to make it not as good. And then when I looked at the dressing, I said creamy red jalapeno dressing, and I flipped it over. This one little packet of dressing has 10 grams of fat, and 100 calories. 90 of the calories are from fat.
From fat,
said,
pure fat.
Shit.
Fat in a pouch.
Milligrams of sodium.
Fat in a fucking pouch right there. What a healthy salad.
Just in this packet. So my recommendation would be, if you're going to go to like a fast food place and you're going to get a salad, get your own dressing or have it without dressing, because that's kind of crazy, that has that many calories. So what I do, it's a combo, 2 items. So I got this, and I also got a grilled chicken go wrap, okay? Which I am not really sure what it is. I said, get me the grilled chicken, and it looks like it actually is grilled chicken.
The go wraps, they were really good. I don't think they have them anymore, but when they had them, they were really good. I liked them.
The guy keeps handing me bags. I'm like, what is this bag? He goes, oh, you ordered the Baja salad, right? I said, yeah. And he said, well, that Baja salad doesn't come with chicken. I guess all of their other salads come with chicken. So to account for the fact that that salad doesn't come with chicken, wait till you see this. Look what they give you.
Oh, God, here it comes. Here it comes, I remember.
Oh, my God. You see what I see? Wendy's chili. They give you Wendy's chili. Low fat and high fiber, they claim. Now, I don't know if they've changed their recipe anytime recently, but I'm sure if you've ever watched food reviews online, or the horror stories, people say that by eating this chili, you can significantly reduce your lifespan.
Yeah, dude. Wendy's chili, and I know this because my cousin used to work at Wendy's, and she told me firsthand, she said, Wendy's chili is made of all the leftover byproducts of everything else they make during the day. So they got a grill. They're constantly grilling burgers. If a chunk of a burger pops off and rolls to the side of the fucking grill, they don't throw it out. They push it and save it, And that's the meat they put into the chili. So the leftover byproducts of the things they cook on the grill that fly off and go to nasty areas, they save and make the chili with it. Oh, man. All right, anyway, your boy Bob Cheerden said, hi, Skitties. Alice Telemon Cheer said, how does watching these old ones make you feel? I mean, I've always said over the years that DSP Tries It was a fun series to do, but DSP Tries It was always something that I knew was not good for my health, but I only did about once a week. In reality, DSP Tries It was like a once a week thing. Now that I don't eat fast food anymore, and I actually lost some weight, like, I'm like, damn, I can't believe I'm looking back. I'm like, God, I used to eat this shit. Look at that, how disgusting that salad looks. It looks, oh, it's old vegetables. It's like, no wonder I got sick after I ate this fucking thing, right? Tubbsbuster has subscribed for 25 months. Thank you very much, Tubbsbuster. He says, damn, Ancient DSP Tries It. I miss it, bro. Same with Classic Cooking with the King. Yeah, Tubbs, we missed it. We already watched 2 Cooking with the King. We're going to watch more later. We're up to 476 subs, by the way, guys. Let me update that quickly. Thank you. We got this stuff going all day. We're going to watch some travel vlogs that I did back in the day. It's going to be a good day, so thanks for joining me, everyone. All right, let's continue with this.
People have said this chili is now. The funny thing is, look what he gave me to eat my salad with. So I'm going to eat my salad. How am I going to eat my chili with this? So a good thing that I came home to eat, because if I didn't and I was actually eating, on the road or something, I'll go eating out, I don't know how I would have eaten this. But anyway.
I can answer that.
I'm just curious.
So I can answer that because in the I remember reading in the comments of this video, the way you're supposed to eat this Baja salad, you're supposed to take the chili and pour it in the salad. That's disgusting. Pouring chili into the salad? What the fuck? Like, that's what you were supposed to actually do. That's why they didn't give you a spoon. They're expecting you to pour it in there. You know how disgusting that would be? Like a soup of fucking nasty. Now, the other thing is, if you're supposed to pour it in the salad, why did they also give you salad dressing? You know what I mean? Like, why did you get the... So now you're going to pour that and then squeeze in the salad dressing? Oh, ugh. Anyway, thank you, Xi Jinping, who did a $2 tip and says, hi, Skitties. All right, thank you. I don't know why everyone's saying hi, Skitties. Maybe it's a freaking... Maybe it's some kind of a meme. I don't know. But anyway, we're up to 62 bucks. Thank you very much, everyone. Let's continue. This is gross.
I have not had Wendy's chili ever. I've never had it, but I've seen it before. My friends have eaten it.
Yeah, my friends used to get that shit all the time.
Oh, my God.
That does not look good, and that does not look like a good chili.
If any of you are fans of Spoonie, he's at the SpoonieExperiment.com.
Oh.
But he recently
Shout
did
out
a
to Spoonie.
video where he actually played the Wendy's training videos, the ones that they actually show Wendy's employees when they're new. The meat in Wendy's chili is the fucked up hamburger.
Oh, I actually call it out in this video. There you go.
Or they smash it into a million pieces, or it's too greasy. This is the meat they use for the chili. So just imagine.
That is disgusting.
How healthy that could possibly be for you, or what that tastes like. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to take one, before I even start the salad, I'm going to get a spoon. I'm going to take a tiny
oh my God.
teaspoon.
I eat it.
A little tiny bit. I have to taste it. I have to taste this chili. Oh, God. And at least...
Oh,
so
look how disgusting that is.
Spoonful. I'm going to get over the sink just in case
No.
I all over the place after I eat this.
Oh.
That is awful.
That is disgusting. Like Cat makes chili. The chili Cat makes, of course, it has ground beef. It has some kind of beans, and vegetables. She puts vegetables. It's nice and chunky. It has liquid to it, but it's chunky. It's tasty. It has lots of flavor. That is nasty. That looks like piss. That is... Oh, man. That is... Oh. Fuck. Thank you, Skooma Dealer, for the sub. Appreciate that.
The meat is completely flavorless. All I could really taste was a little bit of tomato and a little bit of onion
man.
that was on the spoon. I didn't taste the meat at all. That is awful. That is flavorless chili. So not only is it probably horrendously bad for you, it tastes like shit.
It's bland.
So, pushing that aside because I didn't order it.
Yeah.
You know, they feel the obligation to give you chili.
Maybe I
because
did.
There's no chicken in your salad.
Moon Walkman says maybe I got sick because of the chili instead of the salad. He could be right, but I got sick after this DSP tries
I'm not gonna
it.
put this on there because this is it's gonna ruin the salad. Really, something that's that fatty. I want to taste a little bit of their pico de gallo.
Yeah, look, it looks gross. Translucent pico de
This is
gallo.
the lettuce. If I can get them on my fork here. Mmm.
Mr. Barbavera says the chili looks like a bum took a liquid shit in the cup.
That's not half bad. The pico de gallo is actually pretty tasty.
Oh, man.
Such a shame. Look how little they give you. There's almost none on here. It's all lettuce and cheese. Here, I'll try a little bit of their guacamole, too.
I mean, it could be the guac, too. Bad guac
Lettuce
could also
and
make you
cheese
sick.
here.
Bad guacamole. If you taste guacamole and it stings your tongue, that means it's been expired and you should not eat it.
Mmm. The guacamole is tasty.
I actually like the guac.
I really like the guacamole.
Do I know
It's
who's...
actually very flavorful. I could taste the avocado.
I'm being asked
That's
if I knew who Spoonie was on YouTube. I watched a few things of Spoonie because I knew of Spoonie from the Nostalgia Critic. He was affiliated with him for a long time. And I watched like 2 videos of his back in the day. Not a lot. But he used to talk about wrestling. He used to talk about video games and other stuff. I know nothing about... I mean, this video is almost 10 years old. I know nothing about anything that happened to Spoonie between then and now. So some people I think are talking about him in the stream chat right now. I don't know anything about Spoonie. So... yeah, I don't know anything about the guy. People are saying rest in peace to the Spoon Man. I don't even know what that means. He passed away. I have no idea. No idea at all. No, apparently he's still around. Spoonie still gets Patreon money for doing nothing. I don't know. All right. Will I 100% Crash Team Racing? Will I 100%? I don't know because I don't know what that entails. I never played the game before. I'm definitely playing it though. All right.
Really good guacamole. So, what I'm gonna do, I am gonna eat this, but I'm gonna get a bowl. I'm gonna put it in a bowl so I can actually, you know, eat it and not have it fall out of this container. But I'm just curious if I were to try one of these seasoned strips, what this is like. So let me open this for 1 second and put this down. Because of course, there's no tear strip or anything. You have to just rip it open with your bare hands. So here we go.
I'm actually eating this on my kitchen counter, probably because I thought it was the best place to film. I don't know why. I should have eaten it over on my table.
This tastes... You know what this tastes like? It's very similar to a barbecue Frito. I don't know if you ever had Fritos before, those corn chips from Frito-Lay. But it tastes just like a barbecue Frito. So being that has seasoning and salt all over,
A barbecue Frito.
Awful for you. So my rating of the Baja salad, if you just eat the salad and you don't eat the disgusting chili or this or the bad dressing you put on your own dressing, like on this, I'd probably put a light Southwest dressing on this. Because that's the kind of dressing you're supposed to put on a Baja salad. A little bit of a light Southwest or something like that. I would probably rate this a 4 because it has a lot of ingredients. It's fresh, by the way. I could tell it's not soggy or anything. They probably made it midday today. Because it is a little bit on the late. It's around dinner time. They probably made it midday. I'm sure. I don't know if they made it right in the morning. Well, they probably did. I'm probably fooling myself. But anyway, it's not half bad. And like I said, pico de gallo is tasty. Guacamole is tasty. My criticism is I can't give it a 4, and here's why. Because it comes with all these unhealthy ingredients that they expect you to add to it. Really bad for you salad dressing, the revolting bolo chili, and extremely salty chip flakes. So they ruin their salad. They've absolutely ruined their salad. And the reason, honestly, they probably do it is, think about it, 2 for $5, right? This wrap is not worth even $2. This wrap is like worth $1.50. It's similar to the snack wrap that you get at McDonald's.
Oh man, I missed those snack wraps. Those were good, man.
Here, you figure if that's $1.50, how do you make just this salad worth $3.50? The answer is you can't. So they start adding things and adding things and adding things that, you know, they assume would add to the value, but overall they don't. So the salad itself with no thing added is a 4, but because they give you so much shit with it, actually, if you were to eat all this brings the value down to like a 2. Especially that fucking that chili is so bad.
So nasty.
Unfortunately, I say salad only gets a 4. With all the additives that they give you, it gets a 2. So that's an example of a fast food salad. I'm going to eat the salad right now. That's all I'm going to eat. And I actually do have Southwest dressing in my fridge, so I'm going to have this right now. And that's it. It's my first salad review, anyway, from fast food. I like the salad, and I hate all the shit that they give you with it. So this is DSP with another DSP Tries It. A little bit different. Hope you enjoyed it.
So, let's see this one. That one had 98,000 views. So, just for the record, after I did this video, I ate the wrap, the Go wrap, and I ate the salad itself with my Southwestern dressing in the fridge. I got rid of the chili. I didn't use their dressing. I got rid of it. I got so sick. My stomach basically felt so queasy. First of all, I couldn't stop, shitting. And then after I shat a million times, I just felt like I wanted to die. Like, I was like, oh my God, my stomach. And I remember, if I remember correctly, I couldn't film that. Like, I filmed some that day. I had to stop filming because I felt so sick. And it screwed my whole schedule up because I ate this. So this was the first and last time ever that I did a salad for DSP Tries It. Because after this, I was like, there's no way I'm risking getting sick again over this shit. And it's funny because I eat the most unhealthy stuff, and I'm fine. Then I eat this. That's supposed to be the healthy salad. I got fucking sick as shit. Okay, Kaz Grug tipped me $2 and says, use this to buy more gross chili. Joking. No, dude, I would never buy Wendy's chili again. Are you crazy? That's just, ugh. All right. People want to see it. Let's do the Double Down. Let's get the KFC Double Down out of the way. This is the one John Rambo's in it. We did this one day when Rambo came over to do co-op with me and film stuff, and we went to KFC and I got the Double Down. Let's do this is a classic. This is an epic classic. Let's do it. Oh, this is when I had the original intro.
So welcome to DSP Tries It. This is a special episode. I've gotten thousands of requests.
Here we go.
To try this KFC Double Down sandwich.
Here it is.
And John Rambo is actually the cameraman today.
Yo.
I told myself
Well, here we go again. That Aeropostale shirt I'm wearing is from, like, I'm not even kidding you, like 2001. And this is a video from 2010, so it's like a 9-year-old shirt I'm wearing.
I was not going to do this unless I had a friend here to resuscitate me while I was eating it if we had any issues.
I have 911. I have all your contact information, your parents' phone number.
So we just got back from KFC, and this is what this thing looks like.
Oh my God. I never watched this video before. Never.
The most oddly shaped chicken breast you've ever seen in your life. It doesn't look like a chicken breast.
Looks like a giant
pie. What is it?
Yeah, it looks like a wedge or
What's on the
something.
other,
a giant arrowhead.
What, bread on it?
No, there's no bread. It's two breasts of chicken, which it looks like to me 2 pieces of melted cheese.
Yeah. Well, how are you supposed to eat this?
I don't know what this orange sauce is.
It's pumpkin sauce for.
Pumpkin sauce.
How do you cut it, or do you just?
No, you're just supposed to pick it up and eat it with your hands. Look, the cheese melted to the wrapper.
What kind of cheese is that?
Looks like maybe either American or Swiss.
So this is called the Double Down.
It's American cheese and bacon. There's bacon in it.
Bacon,
Oh my
fried
God.
cheddar cheese.
And
Another piece.
Whatever the hell that sauce.
Turn the
is.
video volume up.
Pumpkin
Okay.
sauce.
So yeah, pumpkin
Here you go.
sauce.
Pumpkin cheese. It's lard, probably.
Now I did try these wedges, and these wedges
my
are actually
God.
very tasty. They're seasoned well.
KFC's got good wedges.
So the wedges are pretty good, but of course look at the grease that's fucking soaked into the box that they've been there for like, a minute, and it's all disgusting. So I'm gonna try
What the
this thing.
fuck?
This is probably the most unhealthy meal I've ever eaten in my life.
Oh
God
man.
bless America.
I'm hungry.
You should
Oh my
apologize to all the third world countries that have no food whatsoever.
No, seriously, like this could feed like an African village for like a week. I don't understand like how we can sell this.
KFC should issue a statement of apology.
Before I even, oh my God, I just touched it and my hand's soaked. Let me roll up my sleeves there.
Oh my God.
This is so disgusting.
I got the medical
Oh
equipment
my
all ready
God.
for you. Those things that you rub and shock the guy's chest with.
Okay.
Defibrillators. You need the defibrillators.
The things I do. The things I do.
Taking one for the team today.
Hold on. Before I continue, Quack Cheer, he says, do you miss the old lifestyle at all? Let me put it this way. There just like everything, there were highs and lows, there were pros and cons. Like, I liked the bachelor lifestyle where I could do whatever the hell I wanted, and I didn't have big financial responsibilities that tied me down. And, I could just, on a whim, let's go on a trip and go to a convention. On a whim, let's go crazy filming over here. Everything I filmed became something viral for the internet that everyone loved to watch, right? And by the way, back then, there wasn't all this shitty negativity and assholes who like to hunt me down and shit and say negative stuff about me. Back then, almost everything about me was positive. So I made this video. People loved it, even though it's incredibly unhealthy. They loved the videos and tons of, views and everything on this kind of stuff. But at the same time, definitely in this where I am now, being with someone who I absolutely love and who loves me back, having a really awesome, like, meaningful relationship with Kat is way better than how my life was back then. Back then I was lonely a lot of the time. I'm just fucking sitting around filming all day, and I don't have anyone to share it with besides people on the internet. Once a week Rambo would come over to film stuff with me, and that was pretty much it. I was busy, always filming. And keep in mind, there was no live streaming interactions either. It wasn't like I had no human connections. It was just me filming stuff for myself and uploading it, and then afterwards seeing your reactions on like Twitter or in the comments of the video. But it wasn't like this cool live streaming that we have now where you can have the immediate interactions. The other thing was, I did some really stupid shit. Like, look at this. This is gross. I'm eating terrible stuff. I'm making the worst food possible. I was grossly overweight. 240 pounds when you're 5'11". Not the ideal weight. In fact, a long time ago, my doctor told me I'm supposed to be 185 pounds. Right now, I think I'm like 205, 210. So I'm still overweight, but imagine how heavy I fucking was. Then, I mean, it's gross and nasty, And to be quite frank, I think that for me, these were like experimental and formative years to figure out what kind of stuff I wanted to do if I was going to be a YouTuber. And even though some things caught on, some things didn't, like, eventually I changed my style up for the better. Right now, I like my life better, much better, because I get to share it with Kat, and we have a loving relationship. I love my streaming methods now. I think are much better than what I used to do. You know what I mean? When I was in Connecticut doing the offline filming, I like the interactive streaming better. I live in a nicer place. I eat much healthier. Like, so many things today are better than back then. So yeah, it was a very different lifestyle, and it was cool, and people liked the videos. But overall, it probably would have killed me, quite frankly. Now my life is so much more meaningful and better, in my opinion. So, all right, well, let's continue with this.
Well, my body's taking one. Look at that,
I had nothing but fruits and vegetables today.
You woke up and had a banana for breakfast.
Exactly. Some cherries.
All right, here we go. Wow.
I agree, Atlas. LS Telemonchudi said your interactions and on-screen chemistry with John were good. I agree. We were kind of really good team. I agree.
Oh. The top chicken breast is tough.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
It's tough.
So it's like different textures for different, I don't like that.
I don't know if that was intentional or not.
Because what happens is it structurally starts to collapse.
Yeah, this is like a tough chicken. This is like a softer, juicier chicken.
What the hell?
I don't know why this is like a really deformed breast.
It's a mutated chicken breast.
It's a deformed breast.
I can't wait to look this up and see how many calories and how much fat this has. This has to be like the worst.
The good news is, the good news is you don't have to eat for the next week.
Yeah, exactly. I can pretty much, I won't be hungry till
Call it a week.
Till Wednesday.
What's that sauce? Do we know what it is yet?
All I can taste is the chicken.
By the way, if you look at my hair, this is before I grew my hair out.
I guess
so this
maybe.
is when I was trying to grow my hair out, probably, and it took months to do. So this is before that.
It tastes nothing but chicken?
Oh, it's Thousand Island.
Okay, Russian?
It tastes like Russian dressing.
Okay, that's pretty interesting.
Like ketchup and mayo mixed together.
Okay, I had a sandwich like this one's called. They call it the Cluckin' Russian. You ever have that sandwich? It's similar to that?
The Cluckin'? Where'd you get that?
Certain restaurants have that. And it's usually a piece of fried chicken
Russian.
with Russian dressing. So maybe they kind of stole that.
Well, I am going to eat this whole thing. I don't know if we want to film the whole thing, but I would say it's not. It doesn't taste bad. It tastes like a chicken breast from Kentucky Fried Chicken, but being that there's so much here, and I'm not too happy that they gave me this like thin ass, fucking tough ass.
What's the best time to eat something like this? Like 3 in the morning?
Yeah, when you should be asleep, when your body doesn't metabolize anything that you're eating, that's when you should eat this because it'll go straight to your fucking ass.
So it's not breakfast
or your
food.
stomach.
It's more for like a lunch.
This is definitely some kind of a massive power meal if like you're a weightlifter and you're trying to put on mass. This is probably what you
So
want
it's only
to
good
eat.
for weightlifters.
I would say probably weightlifters and professional
this is
eaters like
Okay.
So if you look in the background, way in the back corner, you could see this is when we used to make joysticks. And by the way, I have those videos if you guys want to watch them. When we used to make custom joysticks during the era of Street Fighter 4 when that was a huge new release. So the joysticks that we used to make are stacked in the background against the wall. This was before I ever owned any statues or anything. You can see there's no statues or anything in the condo. So back then it just used to be my DVDs and then the joysticks in the background. That's kind of cool to see that, because that layout didn't last, because then I bought all statues and shit, and then they ended up getting like stacked over there. So
Kobayashi, you could have
might
this.
be able to eat a couple of these,
That's
but
good.
I don't think any normal human being should actually purchase this.
How about like animals? You think they could eat it?
Animals, I think, are too smart. They'll probably stay away from this.
Probably would.
With-
They'd smell it,
walk
just be
away.
like that's not natural.
Like, that's not a chicken breast. It is that. Fucking walk away from it.
So animals are smarter than most of KFC's customers.
I'd have to say, on my rating scale, this is a 1 out of 5 because
Okay.
it's just a piece of chicken. But it's so much. Like, I'm gonna eat this because this is my meal for today. And then with the wedges, can you imagine what the fucking rating is on this meal with these wedges?
It's just irresponsible.
This is like, how could they? I don't understand how they could sell this. Well, then again, I guess there are worse things.
People buy it,
Like
they're gonna
crack.
sell it.
So
That might have, probably.
So
There's probably some drugs that aren't as bad for you.
oh my God.
There's probably things that are illegal that are not as bad than this. But
This chicken breast is actually really tasty.
yeah,
Just top one
Funny.
I'm worried about. So
yeah, everyone go out and get one.
that's the double down. I don't know what else to say. It is actually kind of tasty, but it is ridiculous. Like, I can feel the salt stinging my fucking tongue right now. That's how much is on it. I can tell. This is probably like half this container of sodium is probably,
That's how you know it's good.
it's in this thing. So, all right, I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna go check myself into the hospital. So I'll see you guys later.
there you go. So I got a few questions. What happened to the Aeropostale shirt? Gone. That's old. That shirt I eventually got rid of. What happened was, when I started doing gaming stuff for a living, I bought a bunch of gaming shirts from conventions and the like. And some companies actually sent me them for free to wear in my videos to promote them. So I ended up having way too many clothes. Like, I had so many shirts at one point. I was like, oh my God. So I got rid of all the old shit and the Aeropostale stuff and that stupid Drunken Monkey shirt, that stuff. I threw that shit out. All right, so let's see here. So Moonwalk went to me $1. It's nice and soothing to see videos from a time where everything was simple and had no drama. I wish we could still make those kind of crude jokes that used to do back then. It's sad how you had a falling out with each other. Yeah, but we're not here to talk about that today. And Robbo tipped me $2. So looking for cosplay girl. I think he may be talking about during one of the conventions that John, myself, and OJ attended. That was when they met. They ran into the two girls who ended up being in the Shotsman, a Hole Punch series, and actually OJ dated one of them for a while. But I don't think that's John's video. I don't think that's in my video at all. I think that's in John's videos. I don't think that had anything to do with me. Plus, we're not going to watch those today. I think that's much later on than the stuff that we're going to be going back to and watching today. So, 159,000 views. Now, by the way, I should mention, I don't remember if I was monetizing these videos at this point. I remember at one point they turned off my monetization. But just in modern terms, guys, back then, a video with this many views, on average, would probably make me $300 to $400. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, that video would have made me $300 to $400 for me to record for 6 minutes to eat the KFC Double Down. Okay? Today, if I were to do a DSP Tries It that brought in, probably it would bring in 5,000 to 10,000 video views, would make me $2. So just compare the ad revenue back then to now. Back then you would basically take the amount of views, multiply by 2, divide by 1,000, and it would be like that much. Now it's like piss money. Nothing. Doing DSP Tries It, I would spend more money buying the KFC Double Down than actually I would have made on the video today. So, just the way that things change over the years, Alright, so good stuff so far, right? Now, I don't know if you guys want to continue with this DSP Tries It and Cooking with the King, or we want to do something totally different. I think maybe we will for variety's sake. There's many other vlogs here. Like, we could do some trip vlogs next, maybe, or something like that. That'll be some good variety, I think, right? All right, good stuff.